brief introduction.
You introduce yourself then.
Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Research institutions in Nigeria.
That will usher in the Nigeria of our dream. And for us that are from Igbo land, we've decided to come to make a statement to tell our people that we shall certainly be part of this process, that we shall participate actively, that no man or woman will detract us from participating. And we've come here today from the introduction. You will agree with me that the Igbo leaders are here.
Yes.
The Igbo is here. The chairman of Haneze is here. The coordinating PG of PGs is here. Other PGs are here. And then our retired military generals are here, and so forth. And so the Igbos will make a declaration. And we've done it before when Anambra State was coming and a number of insurgents were there. We made a statement and that election held. And today we shall make a greater announcement because this is one carries greater weight because we are talking of Nigeria, the destiny of Nigeria, and we are talking of the Igbos, about the largest group, or one of the largest groups in the country. And so we come here that we shall send a message to our people, wherever they are, and the entire Nigerians, that we are ready for this election, and that nothing will detract us from participating actively in it. And so without wasting much of your time, let me invite a foremost estate manager, a pioneer in Nigeria, a man who worked, where most of his colleagues usually after working they are sent to prisons. He came out with compliments. A man who has done the Igbos proud. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Dr. S.N. Okeke Ochendondi to address this question.
Probably, after reading my statement, the press may like to ask questions. We are ready for you. So, here it goes. The state of Southeast today is not what we know it for. Our homeland had the tradition of peace and tranquility, industry, academic adventurism, and culture of family well-being. But today, a small clique of misguided persons, mostly youths, has inflicted mayhem and bloodletting to contaminate the orderly life of Ndi Igbo. To the extent that one cannot freely go about one's daily pursuits. People of the Southeast have been cowed into submitting to a sit-at-home order. This irregularity, which has also been extended to the election day, when people are looking forward to using their vote to speak their mind, must not be allowed to happen. It is for this reason that the combined voices of elders, youths, men, women, and our retired military and paramilitary officers have come out to state unequivocally and reject this situation in its entirety. We must speak up against those who say there should be no elections. Elections in the Southeast must hold.
Yes, yes, yes.
We call on the people of the Southeast to come out en masse on the 25th of February to vote and vote in candidates of their choice. Assurance of safety. We salute the royal fathers for the recent pronouncements they made, assuring all of their subjects of safety on the election day, 25th February, and subsequent election days. We also salute our President Buhari, for his recent broadcast in which he stated, I quote, "I want to assure you that the government has taken adequate security measures to allow everyone to come out and cast their votes freely without any intimidation," unquote. This is quite reassuring. The president of the country has given his assurance for safety. The royal fathers have followed suit in the assurance of your safety. The police and armed forces have been fortified to protect you all throughout the election period. Even our retired members of the armed forces are ready to be called upon to join if need arises. Even as I speak, our armed forces, the police, and other security agencies are now being positioned in strategic places all over the country, including and particularly in various states of our Southeast geopolitical zone. This is aimed at providing adequate protection and safety for all to come out and to exercise their civic right and to vote for candidates of their choice. Therefore, come out. Come out and do the needful. Come out and vote in whom you think will make the change we want. If you don't come out to vote on February 25, 2023, you have no one to blame except yourself. Quest or demand for Biafra. To those who are demanding for a separate country called Biafra, don't forget that your fathers and your grandfathers had demanded and fought to have that same Biafra, roughly 52 years ago, including myself. Millions died in action and out of sheer starvation. Some of us here participated in that bloody war, as I said, including myself and the general here. Some of you joined as teenage soldiers. So, and including those who are there. I remember one, I've asked of one of the generals from Ebonyi, a tiny looking general,
Yes.
but he fought as a baby Biafran. What makes you believe that you can win that war this time through extreme activism? What makes you believe so? That war was fought with guns and armored tanks, aeroplanes, fighters, etc. We must think strategically this time in determining how to structure the future for our people, for our children, and our grandchildren. It calls for strategic thinking. Yes, you may say that it is your fundamental human right to demand separate existence. Yes, I agree. But the quest for separate existence is not restricted to Nigeria alone. In Britain, for instance, Scotland, which is part of that country, is seeking a separate existence. But not by fighting or sitting at home. So also is the case with Spain, where Barcelona is demanding separate existence from Spain. They are not asking for their national to sit at home. No. None of them is demanding by killing and by maiming themselves. No. They are fellow human beings. That's not the way to do it. They do it by participating actively in their country's general election. Not by saying that you won't go for election. Anytime there's general election in Britain, Scotland will vote, voting their own men and women to fight their cause. That's what we want. Not demanding that you won't vote, you won't take part in voting. You are stabbing yourself by doing so. They vote candidates that will be their voice in their parliament, where they argue their cases and push it via a referendum to decide which way to go. Why not borrow a leaf from them and pursue your demands in a civilized manner? You can never, no way can you ever get Biafra through violence and through slaughtering yourselves and sitting at home when parents should be at work and the children should be in school. You are sitting at home on Mondays. That system makes the world look on you as both unserious or, at best, immature. Let us go the way of the wise. The best chance we have since independence in October 1960. Since October 1, 1960, this is the best chance of Southeast to produce a president in Nigeria. This is the best chance. both the north, the east, the west, southwest, south-south, middle belt, all of them have come to accept that our son, Peter Obi, is the best one out of the lot. Of all the candidates canvassing for votes to win the presidential election on 25th February, any Igbo thinking otherwise or standing or sitting on the fence may be of doubtful genealogy and needs to submit oneself to DNA for proper proof of the last. We request that you come out and be part of the history to put in Peter Obi and Daddy Ahmed to take the mantle of leadership. We need your vote, not your bullets. In a democracy, your vote is your weapon, not bullet, nor sit at home. Peter Obi is a primus inter pares. Number one, amongst others. You use your vote to get what you want. Let's use our vote and get him in. Yes. Only your votes will make the president we need, not your bullets or sit at home. Yes. You vote in the person you want, you trust, will help you get what, who, or what you want. You vote in the person who is sympathetic to your cause. Let us move en masse and cast our votes to Labour's Obi-Bati box on 25th of February. Your vote works better than the bullet from the gun. It is better you are alive to achieve your desire in peace. Best way to achieve a purpose is by use of your vote. The peace you achieve with bullets from the gun is the peace of the graveyard. Your voice and your vote does a better job than the bullet from the barrel of a gun. If you fail to come and vote, you perpetuate your problems. And your detractors will mock you. And you have to wait on the next 4 years, if you are alive, then. If you don't vote, those you regard as your oppressors, who have denied you your rights, will be voted in again, and you will continue to grumble. Your one vote can change the fortune of this great country. Let your vote let your vote speak eloquently that Nigeria today needs will be that presidency. Thank you very much indeed.
A louder applause. Yes, into the home, all of us will be proud to say this is our home. Without wasting your time, let me...
To add to what you said, just before I came here, I watched on television Autumn speaking so eloquently that he is prepared to sacrifice.
Senatorial ambition.
Can you see that?
Yes, that's what
From far away. Look at that. And you think that anybody from the southeast that says otherwise was born by an Igbo woman or Igbo man? That's not, I don't believe it. Thank you.
Raise up your hand, introduce yourself. Okay. Igbo one.
Ka nwoke na nwa ma okorobịa ma agbọghọbịa ya ha pụta nga a na-atụ elekshọn na bee were vootu ha tụgara nwa anyị nwoke. Ana m ayọ nwoke na nwa ya nọ nga ka onye ọbụla pụta ụbọchị ahụ maka Chineke nyere na anyị aka nwa anyị nwoke abaa gị nga a na-atụ elekshọn akwado eziokwu ihe ọzọ fọrọ fọwụrụ n'aka anyị. Ana m ayọ Chineke emere anyị ebere gozie nwa anyị a ka ụbọchị echi ka ọ nweta ihe ọ chọrọ. Ana m ayọ ihe dum site n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị.
Amen. Igbo one.
To your homeland or wherever.
Yes, if you didn't register.
If you didn't register there, please. I mean, if we are being assured of safety in our own homeland, what about where you live outside your homeland? Therefore, remain there and vote. If you are in faraway Gombe, Jigawa, Yola, any part of the country where you are, remain there and cast your vote. Cast vote for who? For who? Thank you. Father, Labour, and you won't see Peter there. You won't see Dati Ahmed there. What you see is a Labour Party logo and Father, Mother, Pekin. You throw in your vote there. Some may start looking for where is Peter? Where is his photograph? Or where is Daddy? It will not be there. So cast your vote where the Labour Party logo is. Wherever you are, you are armed with your power, which is the PVC. Vote where you are. Thank you very much indeed.